Hey everybody, welcome back to Crappy Gaming. We're taking a look at the game Top War today. It's a real-time strategy game. You build up your cities, build up your troops, and you can fight other players. So this game has had a lot of advertisement around it, and I have to say that the advertising has been very misleading. The gameplay is nothing like the advertisement. The advertisements I've seen for this game have a lot to do with like guys on squares shooting at each other that you slide around or whatnot, and that's just not it at all. This game is actually really enjoyable though if you like real-time strategies. It's got a cool feature where you merge your buildings and your troops like that, and then you can upgrade them and make more buildings, more troops that are all stronger. You just keep progressing in the game, and it doesn't slow down very much. Like I said, if you know how to play games like this, if you know, just to keep your basics covered, like as far as keeping your barracks, heavily stacked, keeping your gold heavily stacked, that's really all this game cares about. It's not really resource based as far as like the oil or lumber or wood or stuff like that goes. I'm sure the further you go in the game, the more it gets to be that way. But in the beginning, it's basically just build your army and stack gold, which is kind of nice. You're not really having to worry too much about resources. So here's an example of merging the buildings to make them like a higher level. And you can put out higher level troops by doing that. Eventually you're able to merge all kinds of buildings, all kinds of troops. You'll have a research tree that goes on, and you just keep upgrading and keep trying to fight people. I found this game to be really fun. I was really surprised based on the advertising. I downloaded this game just to see that the advertising was misleading, and it was true, it was, but the game itself was actually really fun, which I was really surprised by. It's almost like it just brought back a lot of nostalgia from whenever I played Ebony. I really enjoyed playing that game, even though, this game is going to eventually end up with the same demise as that game, where it's just going to be a bunch of people who pay to win, which sucks. That's eventually what's going to happen with this game. It's going to be a pay to win game. Probably already is, but that's exactly what the developers wanted. They wanted people to fork over the money to be on top, because there are people that will absolutely do that in every pay to win game. But it's still a good game. It's still very well put together, very nice graphics, very solid interface, very solid gameplay. And I really like the fact that it makes you feel like you can keep playing it all day. That's the biggest thing about mobile games. Like, does it make you feel like you can play this game all day? And surprisingly enough, if you're into real-time strategy games, you can play this game all day. The only thing that might be a big downer for a lot of gamers is that the fighting in this game is it's all automatic. It's just report-based fighting. There's no manual fighting at all. You can't control your troops like you would in, like just any other kind of war game or anything like that. This is an RPG, real-time strategy game. So it's gonna be slow fighting, but just overall enjoyable for just building. The game looks really nice too. That's another real positive for this game. It's got really nice artwork. And this is an example of the fighting that goes on. Like I said, it's all, you know, just turn-based, automatic. You can fast forward through the fights, which is really cool, and you can skip them all together, which I like the most. It's always great to have that option to just skip this stuff. You know, if you know what's going to happen, just skip it. But some of these fights can get pretty intense based on PvP and stuff like that, I imagine. So it's pretty neat. It's a nice visual. It's pretty cool artwork. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't see this game going anywhere because I know what happens to games like this. But I just wanted to put together this video just to show you guys what is Top War. Should I download this game? And honestly, like, if you like turn-based strategy games, if you like real-time strategy games, then you should get this game because it is fun. It actually is enjoyable, which is really hard to say for games with the advertising like this had. And there's tons of stuff to do in this game. No shortage of stuff to do. All the different things that you can get. It's very consistent with keeping you going. All the little things you can get for upgrading, for merging your buildings, making your troops stronger. But yeah, that's going to be Top War. Feel free to leave any questions, comments, concerns, anything else in the comments. I always read them. And thank you for watching, everybody. Have a great day.